this one is big.
5:30 p.m. I'll call this meeting of the Board of Public Works and Safety to order. If you could please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. We'll move next to roll call for Treasurer Aldrich.
Carol Ranger, present. David Bradshaw, present.
We'll move next. Are there any additions to be made to the agenda? I've got a pretty light agenda here today. All right, hearing none, we'll move next to the minutes of December 18th regular meeting. I think you've got a copy here. Take- Here's the 28th. I'll give it to you again.
This is a work session.
Yeah, that's the 28th. That's the 18th.
That's what you wanted.
Yeah. I don't know if Dick's had an opportunity to review it.
You said that's what you wanted that time.
Did you move to approve it?
Do you want to look it over first?
Oh, where's it? Okay.
You ready?
I move that we accept the minutes of December 28th,
Second.
and I move that we accept the minutes of December 18th.
Second.
All right. We have a motion and a second to approve both the minutes of December 18th and December 28th. Do we have any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We move next to claims. We have claims in the amount of $278,223.48. Are there any questions regarding the claims?
No, I move we accept the claims.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Do we have any further discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. We'll move next to department head updates. This month, we had two of our department heads were on vacation the last couple of weeks. Chief Mullen, I know he normally doesn't get his done until he's got the data through the month. I think he's gonna be up in a second. We just want verbal reports from our department heads. Chief should be up here. He's working on something right now. But we just want a brief update.
Anything you want to know?
Snowplow going okay and all that?
Yeah. You know, we plowed a couple times. All of my projects got completed. Monroe Street, that got done. Asphalt was down, storm line in. The only thing left to do on that is dirt work next year and sow some seed. We ran out of time to get that done.
You talk about this, by the sidewalks, that
Down on Monroe
street part is done.
Yeah, the curb work down on Monroe Street where we replaced the storm line in there. That's done. Main Street, it got completed. Punch list was done, all that is done. And that turned out pretty good. The pump station, it's all complete, except we're still waiting on an AR valve to be installed. The original one that the engineer designed isn't quite working properly, so
What pump station are you talking about?
the one down at, by Save-A-Lot.
Oh, okay.
The big pump station down there. And we're still waiting on the engineer to get us a new AR valve. So, other than that, most of the month, just kind of doing the yearly maintenance on vehicles and equipment and plowing some snow and trying to stay warm, so.
Do flood projects fall under streets?
The pump station down there?
Yeah. Is that normal?
Yeah, it's been like that for quite some time.
Okay.
Any other questions for Superintendent Lyons? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Superintendent Myers, do you have anything to add to your written report?
No, unless you have any questions. I guess the only thing not on the report is we're dealing with some frozen meters the last couple days.
What do you do with that?
We have a hose we hook on our tailpipe of our trucks, done thaw them, pull the meters out, and then usually have to repair the meters. The meters are built to where they break on the bottom. Then we'll replace that, but other than that, there's not much else we can do.
Is it because they're too high, too, what?
We have a lot of problems downtown when the meter pits are in the concrete. And like businesses weren't open all weekend and they come in this morning and they're froze. Even though water been running all weekend and stuff. So. We take precautions, we put insulation and stuff in there, but sometimes you just can't, when it's negative 18 in the morning, you can't control that.
You didn't have any water breaks of any kind?
We've had 3 this month. Hopefully we don't have any more for a while, but we've had a couple big ones, bigger mains break. So.
Is that weather related normally?
Usually not yet. Usually during the fall when it starts to break, but I can't explain why we've had some bigger mains break already. Well 3, the building was erected. It's framed up. They have to do the siding and the shingles yet. Of course, the weather stopped them, but they did get it framed up. So whenever the weather breaks, they can start the electrical work and finish the building. So it's moving along.
Any questions?
Are we don't have a contract, do we yet?
The bid documents?
Yeah.
No, I just emailed Mike Smith about the family today to see where we are with that. It's, we've done a lot, pretty much everything we said we were gonna do to parcel out that project, so I imagine that the next meeting or the one after we'll have those documents.
Can they do the electrical before they put the pipe in, or is that?
Yeah, everything can be done before the water main's put in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Superintendent Vansickle, you wanna give a brief oral report?
Not really. You should have asked. Now besides what's on the report, I mean, I really don't have a lot. Last month was pretty minimal. We didn't have anything break down. Just like everybody else, it's been cold. Ask me something.
Is cold weather an issue, or when is it an issue, or how much of an issue is it?
It used to be more of an issue. Our digester would normally freeze every winter. We've got some floating aerators in there now that direct the air into the water instead of outward splash. We haven't had any freeze ups yet, but depends on how cold it stays. Now, the big tanks will not freeze. That's just the nature of the beast.
Is there moving water in them all the
Right.
time?
They're being fed by raw sewage. There's an ambient temperature of that because of course it's underground anyway, and it's moving all the time. So that 40 years I've never seen those things freeze. Now the digester, on the other hand, is not fed constantly, and it's on the southwest side of the plant, so it gets a little colder on that side.
What do you do if that freezes up?
Wait till it thaws out. I mean, over the years, I've broken ice with stairwell rods and steel rods, and there's not a whole lot you can do, Dick. But if you have aeration from the bottom, it generally won't freeze. So, and we put those new mixers and aerator in the small aeration tank, and no problem at all. So I think when we do eventually expand, that's the kind of aeration that needs to go in the digesters.
Any further questions for Superintendent Vansickle?
No.
All right, Chief Mullins? Mullen?
Thank you, Mayor.
Not been exceptionally busy this month, but we've had about 14 arrests. and 74 calls for service listed by the Sheriff's Department. Our incident reports about 30, about 4,058 miles to be driven, about citations number 2, parking tickets 5, and crash reports 4. It's been sort of, I don't want to say pleasant, but it's cold, that weather kind of things to kind of chill down a little bit for us. Wanted to point out to you, we had their graduation this last month, and have 130, it says 135, should be 130 fifth grade students graduate from the DARE program at the elementary school. And each one of them had to generate an essay in order to graduate, and their essays are attached along with a picture of the students in the back there, so I hope you enjoy that. It's been very nice to be able to do their program for the last 17 years with the school, with the Sheriff's Department here now, so that's about all I got.
Have any questions for Chief?
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll move next. Like I said, I don't have much on the agenda. IHCDA grant, just wanted to give an update. I'm going to be meeting with Julia and some members of the Trail Task Force next week, so we should know more at the next regular meeting in 2 weeks from yesterday. When you got here, you should have a stapled lease document. We haven't had much time to review this, so I'm not going to ask for passage tonight, but if you get a chance to review this, and we could go line by line with our next work session. If we want to talk about its provisions, I want to get back together with Brenda Daly and make sure that this is indeed the last version of the document that she looked at. I think she wants to get in February, so I'd like to have it done maybe at the February 2nd meeting at the latest. Besides that, I did hear back from Duke today about LED lights. I know we've gotten a contract to convert them to LED before, and we wanted to look and see if there was any, what the price would be if we wanted to install more lights around town. I know on North Washington Street, the building owners had requested the possibility of maybe extending them down East Main Street. There may be some other areas throughout town. Duke emailed me back today and said that additional street lights with poles are roughly $2,200.
They can't use the poles that exist, or?
I've been trying for 2 months to get the price from the guy at Duke. So I'm guessing it would be less if we just had a Cobra head put on an already existing pole, but he should be getting that information to me.
But it would be the same number of lights, it'd just be different poles, or?
No, so for the conversion, we would do all the lights that we have now that are not LED, we would convert them to LED through Duke. I think it's 230 lights, I believe, around there. But then, while we were doing that, I figured we should look and see if there's any areas where we could improve lighting around town. So I think that's something, if I get the prices back for just the heads, we'll be able to have a better discussion on cost for that. But we'll give you an update. Aaron and I pretty much finished up the pavement asset management plan. I should have that to you guys probably February, whatever meeting that is in February, the first one. Sidewalk asset management plan, I have one city councilor's done, I have it in an Excel spreadsheet with the map, so hopefully we can get that going.
When are those due?
I'm hoping to get an update tonight at the council meeting on how everybody's doing. Pretty much that's all I've got for tonight. You guys have any questions for me? We can talk about this more, but I didn't know how much, I didn't have much for tonight, so I was trying to throw some more stuff in there. We'll move next to board members' comments and requests.
I'm going to comment
Mr. Bradshaw?
No, I still like to see people say things like Jeff and Mike, if you come to the meeting, you got something to say.
No?
Okay. Because I hate to see you sit there all the time and not say anything, because I know you're thinking.
Not tonight, tonight's fine.
You're not thinking tonight?
It's been too cold today to think. When they get inside, my brain just goes,
Clerk Treasurer Aldridge? You wanna talk about insurance, Johnson?
We received word today. We had switched our insurance over to Johnson Williamson, Crawfordsville. We received word today. I think you can finish.
Sorry. Yeah, we're told today that Mr. Johnson passed away on Saturday, and that his dad is terminally ill. So, I think Clerk Treasurer Aldridge will let us know when the arrangements have been made for. Move next to public comment. Nobody thinking today? All right, future business, meetings Thursday next week, 2 weeks from yesterday, Thursday after that, same thing as what we've been doing. Anything more for the good of the cause?
I move we adjourn.
I second it.
All those in favor?
Aye.